What's up, Dillio? Your boy Dillio's back. Dilly Gang Beats, DillioT2K.com, all that good stuff. I'm going to start joining in the conversation on these rumors. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt a little turned off by the whole rumor mill and the Akai thing. And to me, it just kind of, I don't know if I felt weird or I had to find a place to stand for it without really giving much judgment, much thought. But I was talking to a friend, and my friend reminded me that I love gear. Reminded me that, hey, yeah, you actually do love gear, and you do love talking about it, and you're not a weirdo for talking about it. Sometimes I just feel like the scene is just weird, and I couldn't put my finger on it. But that's besides the point. Let's talk about this. Akai is slated to release an MPC Key 37. Not official name. We're just going to call it that for now. There's pictures out on it, and I can't help but just kind of say that there's like a pattern, right? This very advanced company, which is under InMusic Brands, and I don't knock them for this, but it's like a pattern. It's like, okay, it's like you see a little picture or a post of some hardware, and then after a while, then it comes out. You see pictures, then we talk about it on YouTube, or us YouTubers talk about it, and then it's out, and then, oh my gosh, you know, and it's like we've been kind of just on that same pattern. You would have thought that, well, in my opinion, that there might have been ways to keep everything tight knit and stuff like that. Obviously, people who are sharing these pictures and taking pictures of it out in the wild are not under NDA, but you're probably going to see the usable suspects are going to have this in their hands first before everybody. Of course, I would like to be in that number, but if not, that's okay. And it's just that same pattern that goes on. But that's besides the point. I just let me know what you think. Do you feel like it's a pattern now? Like it's like every year for the last few years, it's like, okay, something new is leaked, and then, you know, what happens is the content creators get it ahead of time, and then we drop it, then we rinse and repeat. Okay, let's leak something else. Like, I don't know if it's intentional or not. Truth be told, I don't know, but I do feel like that there's a pattern there. All right, enough of my rant. Let's talk about this keyboard. According to gearnews.com, they're talking about it's going to have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Ableton Link, SD card reader, which is very interesting to me. Gearnews.com is interesting to me because the MPC Key 61 does not have an SD card, which makes me think about the technology and the motherboards that come in this stuff. So obviously this has to have its own motherboard. Maybe it could be taken from an MPC Live 2 situation right there, because the MPC Live 2 has SD cards in it. The MPC 1 has SD cards in it. And this is the only MPC out of the whole line outside for the MPC Studio that does not have a SD card. It's rumored to be $899, and I think that might be a high price because I'm just thinking about the used MPC Key 61 market and how close that is, and then it's the red colorway. In my opinion, I really would like, it would be more interesting to me if Akai released more gear in their traditional colorway and black than the red. I think that adds more of a collectible thing to it. But, you know, they're doing red again, like the MPC 1 Plus, MPC 1 Plus Machine Plus. Remember that? Is red. MPC Key 37, red. It's got all the things. Doesn't have a touch strip on it. I think maybe they're getting rid of the motherboard stock. I don't know. They probably have a lot of parts. And you know, it just makes me go back into the whole corporate structure thing. I've been exposed to a lot more corporate things in my life over the past few years. And so there's typically money budget things. And you have to understand that they're under a whole larger umbrella. The keyboard itself, probably be good for a good gigging keyboard. I think it'd be a great first keyboard for an aspiring music producer who has a passion for it and a talent for it without taking up much space. You know, when producers are starting out, I know for me as a music producer starting out, that you don't really get to have much space dedicated to your passion. You may have only a bedroom or a corner of a basement or a desk, and you don't really have a lot of space for gear, right? So I think that's great for a first keyboard if you're a collector, or if you just want auxiliary keys, it could be a great auxiliary keys. I still believe that Akai really has to to grow their instrument platform. We have Fabric XL. We got the strings plugin. It's good, but it's like I hear better in other ways, you know. And so I'm very curious. Will Akai come out with more plugins that will integrate into these platforms like the MPC Key 37? Very interesting. I'll keep you posted as I hear more about it. I'm very interested in the piece of gear. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to work with. I think this year I'm just going to sit back and just let everybody be excited about it and just kind of be like, and just really just embrace the new gear dropping out and, you know, be interested about it. If you were to ask me on my way out as I close this, what would I do with it? I would probably use it in more of a mobile situation, a mobile gigging situation. If I have an MPC Key 61 already, I would probably hard case that MPC Key 37, take it with me on the road to the shows that I do, right? So in any case, thank y'all so much for watching. I want to hear what you guys think about the MPC Key 37. It's a rumor. I can't confirm or deny anything, but I like gear enough to talk about it, and I want to hear from you, the viewer, what you think about it. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you later. I'm Dilio. Visit DilioT2K.com.